Well, it's day 2 of week 3 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Jensen to talk a little bit about the unfortunate state that Dignitas is in right now. Unfortunately, just losing to Team Liquid, setting themselves for 0-6 in the first 3 weeks. Jensen, how are you holding up personally? Because I know this is probably one of the rougher starts you've had for a split.
You could say it's one of the rougher ones, if not the roughest one. I mean, I'm doing okay, but I guess reality is hitting pretty hard right now. It's obviously very tough to be in the situation. It's not what I'd hoped for by any means, because I don't want to be in this situation. But I guess I'm okay, relative. I haven't given up yet. There's still hope, but we do need to figure things out. Yeah.
What do you think it is that's led to the unfortunate track record? Because I feel like when Dig announced the roster, people were really excited and thought that there was a lot of potential for this lineup, but we haven't seen it yet.
I can't really say there's one specific reason why. I think we're just playing like shit. Every game there's a different reason. There's different things going wrong, and we're just not playing up to the level that the other teams are, and they're just actually playing better individually, playing better as a team, and just feels like we're behind in almost every aspect of the game. We have a hard time drafting, and when we do have a good draft, it's still hard to play, and yeah, I don't know. I think we're just the worst team right now, honestly.
How much of this do you think can change? I mean, I'm not trying to ask you to call out any teammates here, but I guess I just mean where are the potential fixes for the team?
I mean, I think next week we're gonna have Igna come in and play. So maybe that'll make things a bit better. But I think we have deeper issues than that, to be honest. But I think the meta is also going to shift once it goes into these more, when the new patch is hitting with the tank supports. I think that should make a big difference, because the way it is right now, the meta is very focused on the early game and having the stronger bot lane, and we are falling behind a lot in the early game. So the games are very, very tough, especially in this meta. It's a lot more punishing. So maybe with the new patch and Igna coming in, maybe there's some hope, but it's kind of cope at the same time, I think, because we're playing pretty bad.
From a support staff perspective, how does Dignitas compare to some of the teams that you've been in the past? Because Dig obviously has a reputation for being a team that's spending a bit of a lower budget, and so I think there might be some people who sit on the outside and say hey, these are great players, they can't put up results. Are they just not getting the support that they need?
No, I mean, I don't think it's the org is to blame by any means. I think, they've treated us very nicely, actually, and I'm very happy with how things have been going from the supportive side of Dignitas. So, I mean, I'm happy here. I'm comfortable with how things are on a day-to-day basis. The problem more just falls on the players and our individual performance. So I think that's to blame. I don't think anyone should be it's because Dignitas shit org. It's not like that.
Okay. Again, a lot of people I think are so used to seeing so much success from you and Santorin in particular that I'm sure that's a big talking point for folks as they're speculating. All right, so you said you still have hope. Next week is Super Week, which means you have 3 games, but it also means you have a pretty small window to get things ready. You only have 4 days here. So how confident are you that you can turn things around in those 4 days?
I mean, I'm always confident about my own play, so going into the week, I'll feel good. I mean, we're going to be starting practice with Igna as well, like I mentioned, so I guess a lot of it depends on how quickly we can get up to speed with him and see if the team changes a lot with him, because I know he plays a very different style, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
Anything that you want to say to any of the fans?
I mean, thank you guys for still supporting me. There's a lot of people who still come out here and cheer for me, and I really appreciate it. Honestly, I feel very embarrassed about how things are going, and yeah, this is not acceptable. And I'll do everything I can to try to turn it around. But the reality is we're in a pretty shitty situation. But I'll do everything I can, and thank you guys again.
Thank you so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. Hello, it's Travis Gafford here. You just watched my interview or a blame game or something that has this outro attached to it, and that's great. I'm glad that you watched it. Hopefully you didn't skip all of it just to get to the best part, which is the outro. I know some of you do that. I look at the audience data on YouTube, and you guys, there's just a big peak. Everybody goes and watches the outros to see me talk to them. Anyway, shout out to Alienware. They sponsor this video and so many others on this channel. They are fantastic. We love Alienware. Be sure to check out their stuff. We use their stuff. I just got a 4090 in a new Aurora that I love. Thank you to Alienware and NVIDIA. Anyway, check out their stuff. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our 2023 coverage, and catch you next video.